Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about the power of stories. I recently had an opportunity to attend the Global Leadership Summit, and having that ability to sit in an audience and listen to some of the most influential leaders and entrepreneurs across our nation and our globe was very inspirational, to say the least. And I wanted to take the next couple of weeks to pull out some of the key points that I learned from the speakers and maybe offer some challenges for you as you think through your marketing and your messaging and your sales approaches for this year and moving into next. So one of the speakers was Craig Groeschel. He has the Craig Groeschel Leadership Podcast. He's been named one of the top 10 CEOs, and he is a published author and a nationwide and global speaker. He shared the concept of connecting the logical with the emotional and how that can truly lead to connection with our consumers or the individuals seeking our product or service, but also repeat business and expansion. So he shared that knowledge leads to conclusions while emotions lead to action. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about how that applies to brands and our marketing message. So just think about the words that you use. Are they impactful enough? Are they creating that emotional appeal? So I'll give you an illustration. I could tell you that I am a visionary and I'm passionate about helping other women achieve their leadership goals. There's nothing wrong with that statement. It's a good statement, and yay me for wanting to help other women. But what if I pulled the curtains open and I let you see a little bit more about myself and why that's important? So for me, it all started when I was about 7 years old, and I would perform on a stage. It was actually a workbench sitting in the middle of a metal building that was my father's. And I would stand on this stage with music playing and talk to the masses of young girls about my dreams and what I wanted to be and why, and encouraging them, keep in mind they're invisible, but encouraging them to tell me the same. What were their dreams? What did they want to be? Did they want to be an astronaut? Did they want to be the president? Did they want to run a company? Did they want to be an actress or a singer or a model? What were their aspirations? And then I would talk about how to get there and how I could help them. Well, that dream is still the same. And so my job as a leader is to help other women and other people on my team skip rungs on that corporate climb, just by sharing my examples of what I've experienced in the workplace, and whether that's marketing and branding or leadership and operations, helping them by mentoring them and being real with them, creating that connection. That is what I am truly passionate about. And if I can help someone do that, then I've achieved my goal as a leader. Can you see the difference now? You might feel a little more connected to me. I let you see a little bit more about who I am and what's important to me. And it's the same for your organizations and for your brands. So whether you are a nonprofit that needs to raise funds so that you can provide shoes and clothing to places of the country or the globe that those options just aren't available, what is the story behind that? Why do you want to do that? What are the cultures that you're impacting, and what are their stories? And are you bringing those forward enough? Or maybe you're an entrepreneur that's just created the latest and greatest health and fitness app. And you created it because you had to. Your health wasn't so great, or maybe a family member's health wasn't great, and you were inspired. And so you created this new health and fitness app to help all of us get our fitness back on track. Are you bringing that story forward? Are you truly sharing the passion and the emotion behind why I should be a part of your community? So I have a challenge for all of you this week. And here are a few questions that I want you to truly sit down and ask yourself. One is, what is your story? Why did you start the business that you started? Or why do you work for the company that you work for? Why does it matter? Why does it matter to you, your team members, and the people that you're trying to reach to buy or engage in your product or service? Are there any customer stories that are truly impactful in how they've engaged with you as a product or service and what it's meant for their life? What are those stories? Do you know them? Are you bringing them to the forefront of your messaging? I hope this has been helpful and inspiring for you to just take a moment and rethink your own stories. That is what creates connection. Because ultimately, no matter what generation we're a part of, we're all people and we desire authentic connection. So good luck and have a good rest of the week.